Welcome back, folks, to some more Fallout New Vegas. We're going to be continuing our downloadable content triumph here. I figured I'd go ahead and get the 4 big DLCs out of the way since I'm on such a roll. Let's go visit the Happy Trails Expedition. See where that leads us. Way up here. Guess I can go to my... I haven't been to... I feel like I haven't been to Mr. House's in for fucking ever. I'm also going to talk to Mr. House while we're here. So now that we've bombed Caesar, or Kaiser if you will, pretty much Mr. House is the only other evilish type character besides me deciding to take over the world myself, or be the self-proclaimed ruler, which is sounding better and better by the minute. I'd have to make a visit to the Yes Man. Alright, I'm gonna drop off a bunch of shit here that I'm not gonna need all the time. Red glare weighs a lot, but I want to have some kind of rocket launcher. Don't do melee, but we'll keep her. Here's my good little hand pistol. Got some wardrobe here. I guess I can put the stealth suit up for now until I figure out a way to repair it. Kind of like my riot gear anyways. Definitely want to repair it. I'm going to hang on to the duster just because it gives me a bonus in weight. There's our power armor we're saving. That should be good for now.
The recent disturbance at Gamora has been resolved. Do not be afraid to patch.
If not for you, President Kimball would be dead. So you needn't feel guilty when the NCR's rout from Hoover Dam demolishes his political career.
What's the next step?
The Legion has nothing left to wait for. Their assault on the dam could begin at any moment. Before that happens, I'll ask you to complete one other task. It may seem trivial, but that's far from the case. Between the Strip and Helios 1 lies the El Dorado electrical substation. Humble as it appears, the substation has immense strategic value, for it's there that you'll jumpstart the Lucky 38's dormant reactor. Gain access to the substation's control room and install this override module. Just so you know, there are NCR troops guarding the station.
I'll take care of it. What's this about a dormant reactor?
The strain of defending Las Vegas from annihilation exceeded my power system's capacity. My primary reactor shut down. For years, I played a miser with my emergency power supply. I began to run out of reserves around the time I woke the first batch of Securitrons. Negotiating an allotment of power from Hoover Dam was crucial. That's what's powered the Strip for the past 7 years.
Why didn't you restart the reactor earlier?
I needed the operating software on the Platinum chip to bring it back online. And to start the reactor itself requires a tremendous jolt of current. Very attention-getting. The NCR has its hands full now, of course. I doubt they'll raise much of a fuss.
You already have power. Why is this so important?
This is not a good time to be dependent on energy from Hoover Dam. When the Legion attacks, the NCR may cut power altogether. And I'll be needing a good deal more power than the NCR has allotted to the Strip. Broadcasting encrypted VMQ-boosted command signals to hundreds of Securitrons eats up more power than you might expect.
I'll take care of it.
With this accomplished, all preparations will have been made. The battle for Hoover Dam will be upon us before long.
Gamora.
You're crazy. We have too many side quests to complete. Look at all the fancy lights, yeah. So once I finish all the downloadable content, I'll be, of course, focusing back on the main quest and the side quest. Figure I'd get all the DLC out of the way. And it's turning out to be quite fun. And also giving me lots of levels and extra fun goodies to use for the main game itself. Figure it's better to do the DLC as early as possible because they give you such great shit in these Fallout games. Really gonna help with the in-quest game content. Waiting to the end of the main quest and then doing the DLC is just fucking stupid. I mean, if you already beat the game before the DLC was released, then it's excusable. But this is Game of the Year edition, and I got a fucking choice. Alright, as you can see, my helmet is kicking in. The elite gear. Banana yucca. Don't be a puss. Climb that mountain. Climb that fucking mountain. We need to watch out for creatures of the wild out here. By the way, I am working at the moment, so you notice there's some clipping or pausing in the video. That's probably because I need to actually do some fucking work. Now ask me if I like getting paid to play Fallout 3 for you guys. Quite literally. This is the only part about my job I like. That and I'm in my boxers. Alright, this shit should be real close, as in right fucking here. Find the Happy Trails Caravan Master. This is grave. A silenced 22. Don't even want it. Stella.
Howdy, friend. Heard my little broadcast, did you? Yeah, you look the type.
Tell me more about the job.
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan. Oh, one more thing. Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Who is Joshua Graham, and why shouldn't I talk about the fucker?
Just don't. It makes the new Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the Burn Man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
I haven't been through Utah recently. What's that shithole like nowadays?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works. Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Tell me about the raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
Degenerate tribes?
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
They can attack my nuts. The warlords, how dangerous are they?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
Your head would look good on a gas station wall.
Shoot.
Tell me about the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Why are you named after a bunch of pubic hair leading to a cock?
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown, up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
Why can't you get to Salt Lake City?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
What can you tell me about New Canaan?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war. They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
You don't know what's happened to their mission?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the New Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
Do you know anything about the religion?
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about. But don't think that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists. They take care of their own, and they're damn fine marksmen, too.
Let's see if I can
Get a
talk to
jar
him
meal.
and get the... What the fuck? Yeah, I can get the barter back up here.
Don't know.
So we're gonna use a barter book. Since my bot isn't quite high enough yet, and I have all these books, I might as well use them. They'll be pretty obsolete in a moment.
Are you here to jar at me or what?
It sounds like Happy Trails isn't in the best financial shape.
You ain't wrong. Losing the Salt Lake City run really stung us. If we can't re-establish contact with this run, we'll be in real trouble.
I want more money, asshole. I'm ready to go to Zion.
I bet you are. But you ain't going nowhere loaded down like a pack Brahmin.
Why the weight limit?
You ain't never been to Zion, have you? We'll be passing through a whole mess of narrow slot canyons and high rough passes. A big pack will get you wedged in like a super mutant crawling through a storm drain, and too much weight will kill you in the thin air.
Roll out of 30. Let me see here. I'm not sure if you can double up on magazines. I can certainly give it a shot. Really don't feel like dropping anything else here. Fuck nugget. my survival books. Got 2 lads' lives. Let's save real quick, which I just did. Nope. Can't do that. That's a waste. I'm assuming I can unpack stuff here and not lose it. Assuming being a strong word. Sure do gotta get rid of a lot of shit to get down to 75 pounds. Better get all my shit back here. I'm gonna be pissed off. Alright, 75 pounds it
Are
is.
you here to jaw at me a while longer? Or are we ready to get this show on the road?
Alright, let's go. I'm ready.
Are you now? You know we ain't coming back this way for a good long while now, right? And you know about the weight limit. I don't want no whining about old Mr. Masterson. I left my one-of-a-kind plasma cannon back at base. Can we go back for it? You sure you're ready now?
As long as I get my shit back, asshole, I'm sure.
Well, all right then. Let's get moving. We got a long road ahead of us. The paths we're following are slow going, so you might as well keep your ears open and listen to what old Jed has to say. A few decades back, folks in the NCR started to hear about a community in northern Utah called New Canaan. Didn't know much about them, except that they were religious folks, sent out missionaries to talk to the tribes. We've seen our share of cults, but the New Canaanites, they were honest traders. Good fighters, too. Raiders wouldn't tangle with them. But then, the Legion appeared in Arizona. I reckon you know all about them. Turns out Caesar's first war chief, the Malpais Legate, was a New Canaanite, Joshua Graham. Legend goes that Graham was the meanest, toughest son of a bitch in the whole damn Legion. The New Canaanites wouldn't talk about him. They were ashamed. Guess I can't blame them. Well, at Hoover Dam, the Malpais Legate finally met his match. Hanlon and Oliver kicked his New Canaanite butt right back over the river. Caesar had to make an example for the others, to show them that even at the highest level, failure wouldn't be tolerated. He had Graham covered in pitch, lit on fire, and thrown into the Grand Canyon.
Oh shit, that's
People
fucked
say
up.
he didn't even scream on the way down. Not long after, some of the slaves
cool.
and tribals started to talk. Said Graham wasn't dead. Shouldn't have been any surprise. All this talk bothered Caesar, so he forbade anyone from speaking his name. Wanted to erase Joshua Graham from history. He got his wish. Joshua Graham disappeared, and in his place, came legends of the Burned Man walking the wastes. Probably just a tribal ghost story. But New Canaan's been silent for a long time. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe the Malpace Legate is dead. Or maybe Joshua Graham did crawl out of that canyon and finally found his way back home.
Achievement unlocked when we remembered Zion.
All right, people. Been a long couple of weeks. But here we are. Zion. I know your feet hurt. I know you're tired. But I need everyone's mind on the trail ahead.
Ain't the trail ahead worries me, Jed. Those descents we made through that slot canyon back up there. Ain't no way we're getting back out the way we come. And then what?
God damn it, Stella heard you the first time. And the 15th, too. The new Canaanites will know a way. And if they don't, we've got the maps on our friend's Pip-Boy over there. Enough lollygagging. Get moving. And keep an eye out for tribals.
I hate
Sorry
tribals.
to bother you with reality, old Jed. Who cares if we can't get back out the way we come? It's not a problem.
Hey, baby. Wanna fuck?
Hold on now. I swear I heard something up ahead. God damn it! Ambush! Cover people! Watch yourselves!
I don't deserve this! My Pip-Boy don't even work! What? How the fuck you hired me?
Piece of shit.
Damn! Might as well be waving at him.
Holy shit! Stay low, people! Stay low!
That's not good. I'm assuming that those guys are supposed to die. Can I go back and get my weapons and shit now? Oh well. Beer, yes. I could use a beer. But I don't want to taint my body. Dark Datura. Makes you stupid. They wear fire-resistant armor. Wow, that bitch got handed to her. Found her leg, though. Hello, Fancy Pants. Wanna go for a swim? Why the fuck do I not have my badass gear on? Now we're talking. Alright folks, that was an interesting interlude into the beginning of this downloadable content. Stay tuned for some more Fallout New Vegas.